This time we have to add 11 over 12 to 2 and 5/18. Okay, so the only whole number which I have is 2. So I have to deal with the fractions first. Okay, so I have 11 over 12 plus 5 over 18. Okay, common denominator for these two fractions is 36. The question is, are you seeing this? If you are not seeing that, okay, you're supposed to use the technique which we used with the prime numbers. Prime numbers, one more time, are 2, 3, 5, 7. We can add one more, 11. Okay, I believe this is going to be enough for us. And I have two denominators, that's why I'm going to draw two vertical lines. And next to them I'm going to write 12 and 18. Now, 12 is divisible by 2. We have to always start with the lowest prime numbers. 12 divided by 2 gives me 6. 6 is divisible by 2, gives me 3. 3 is divisible by 3, gives me 1. If I have 1, means I've finished with the division. Next, I have 18. 18 is divisible by 2. 18 divided by 2 gives me 9. 9 is divisible by 3. 9 divided by 3 gives me 3. 3 is divisible by 3 and gives me 1. Simply, I can write that 2 to the second power times 3 is equal 12. Okay, 2 to the second power, because I have 2 times 2. I have two 2's multiplied to each other. That's why this is 2 to the second power times 3 equals 12. Next, I have 2 times 3 to the second power, which is equal 18. 2, and I have 3 times 3. That's why it is 3 to the second power. Anytime you want to find lowest common denominator, you have to always look at the left side of the equal sign and choose the different numbers and highest powers. We have two different numbers. I have 2 and 3. I have to choose the ones with the highest powers. So I'm going to use this one, and the different one than 2 is 3 with the highest power. That's why I'm going to have 2 to the second power times 3 to the second power, which is equal 4 times 9, where 4 times 9 is equal 36. That's why common denominator for these two fractions is 36. And I have 11 over 12, and I have 5 over 18. I said common denominator is 36. Now, the question is, by what number I have to multiply 12 to get 36? By 3. Whatever I did in the denominator, I have to do also in the numerator, times 3. That's why this is equal 33. By what number I have to multiply 18 to get 36? I have to multiply by 2. Whatever I did in the denominator, I have to do also in the numerator, times 2. This is 10. Let me copy these equivalent fractions into my problem. So I have 33 over 36 plus 10 over 36. Okay, common denominator always stays. So I have 36, and I have 33 plus 10 is equal 43. Now, this is the example of the improper fraction, and basically we cannot reduce these two numbers because there is no common factor for these two. That's why I'm going to divide 43 by 36. So I have 43 has to be divided by 36. So we have to check how many times 36 goes into 43. So 36 goes into 43 just once. 1 times 36 gives me 36. Subtract. 43 minus 36 is 7. Okay, and my answer is going to be 1 and 7 over 36 from this division, where 1 goes always to the front, 7 goes always to the numerator, and divisor goes always to the denominator. Okay, so the final answer is going to be 2, because you cannot forget about these two. So I have 2 plus 1 and 7 over 36. 1 plus 2 is 3, so answer is 3, 7 over 36. Okay, this is the solution to the problem.